Did you know that the Moat Marine Lab and Aquarium here in Sarasota, Florida, was originally founded by a Japanese-American woman named Dr. Eugenie Clark? Nicknamed the Shark Lady, Genie was raised by her single mom in New York City during the 1920s and spent her Saturdays at the Battery Park Aquarium while her mom worked across the street. Despite facing countless obstacles growing up in the World War II era, when many Japanese Americans were incarcerated and experienced discrimination, she earned her bachelor's, master's, and doctorate in zoology, was a Fulbright scholar, and received 3 additional honorary doctorate degrees. She authored 3 books and over 160 scientific papers, and was an extremely talented artist herself. With 72 deep submersible dives under her belt, she took her last dive at the age of 92. Oh, and she did all of this while raising a family and ushering in the next generation of female scientists.
And it's so nice to see all the young women going into the field now.
Now, if you didn't know all of this, unfortunately you're not alone, and I didn't even know who she was until last summer. What's especially wild about that is that I spent my childhood summers going to zoo camps and scuba diving with my family, and I'm also a mixed Asian woman. And yet I only learned who Eugenie was last year when I was 28 years old. Frontal lobe fully developed. Last summer, I was a communications intern at Minorities in Shark Sciences, otherwise known as MISS, which is a nonprofit dedicated to breaking down barriers for gender minorities of color in the shark science field. As part of my internship, one of my deliverables was to start a creative project. So I chose to write a play about a fictional woman in the 50s who had to pretend to be a man to enter the field of shark science. Yes, it's giving Mulan. My mentor Jasmine told me to look up Eugenie Clark, and once I learned more about her, I knew I had to shift the story to be about Genie. But here's what I couldn't wrap my head around. How was I just learning about this incredible woman in science? Why hadn't I learned about her in school or in all of the environmental excursions that I did as a kid? So now I've made it my mission to make Eugenie Clark a household name. This all happened while I was pursuing my master's degree in theater and trying to navigate the industry as a mixed Asian woman who didn't always see myself represented in mainstream theater. It really has been a full circle experience for me, combining my 2 deep passions for art and science while also creating the work that I wanted to see. My original idea that was once a one-woman play about a fictional woman has blossomed into a full-fledged biographical musical. The music you're hearing right now is the instrumental version of Nobody's Secretary, which is one of the first songs I wrote for this musical. The beautiful orchestrations you're hearing were arranged by my co-composer Gracie Stricker, who also happens to be a woman in STEM, and this is us backstage in our college production of Hair. It has been an absolute dream to make music together again, and we're so freaking excited to unite the arts and science communities, educate audiences about the importance of our oceans, and to continue Genie's legacy of lifting up other women. Because that's what girls do.